Good morning, everybody. Friday morning, a couple days before Christmas. How is everybody doing? Oh, welcome in, welcome in. Little Llama, Little Llama Laura, Robbie, how are you doing? Merry Christmas to you. Oh, God, feeling kind of rough this morning, man. I tell you, that's some good old coffee here. Anybody want to talk some drones? See what's everybody doing? I know it's a lot of people are off. Might be bored. I don't know if you're bored at what time is it? 6:30 in the morning. But hey, welcome in, Jonathan Jackson. Welcome in, Jonathan. How are you doing this morning? Yeah, woke up to some early morning update yesterday morning. That's pretty cool. I got to fly the Air 3 with the Vision Assist. Played with the camera zoom there a little bit. What else? I hadn't tried it with the goggles as far as that the Air 3. Just dropping and say Merry Christmas. I'm still, stuck at work. I hear you, Johnny Mac. Yeah, I know. Bright and early this morning, woke up early and got some hot coffee here. So, but yeah, DJI gave us a little present yesterday. If you haven't updated, if you have the Mini 4 Pro or the Air 3, a lot of great features there. That camera zoom on the photo is pretty neat, finally. And one big thing I think a lot of people, I don't know if you do realize or don't realize, you don't have to, if you're in video mode and you want to swap over to photo, you don't have to stop. You can just swap to it. So that's pretty good. That echo mode, low power mode. Yeah, the side cameras. Yeah, the Vision Assist. Let's see, Robbie. The update didn't take that long. I don't know. Uh, Probably 10 minutes, maybe. And then you got to update each battery. Of course, the battery starts off at 70%, so that's a really quick update. I've only just got the Mini 2. Well, on Christmas Day, I will have the Mini 2. Oh, there you go, Laura. Yeah, that's a great drone. You'll really enjoy that. Mini 2 still a good drone. Oh, man. No. I don't know about where you are. Uh, how's the weather and how's the COVID situation around here? A lot of people seem to have the COVID again, or a case of the flu. Gotta be better than the Mini SE. Yeah, you'll enjoy the Mini 2. The Mini 2 is a great drone, especially if you had the. I know the people who had the original Mini, and then when it came out the Mini 2, man, it was just so much more powerful. And that was good. Yeah, my son-in-law, he built a 5-inch FPV DJI with the O3 air unit. So we were flying that. Well, he was flying it yesterday. I was flying an acro. Uh, finally getting acro. Let's see. How does it feel to have everything the Mavic 3s have without having to spend? Lance, welcome in. Yeah, Jonathan, that's a good point. I never bought the Mavic 3, and Angel, welcome in. How are you doing? I never bought the Mavic 3, and I do feel like, I say I saved a little money, although, they're two different drones. Very capable. The Air 3 is very capable, but Mavic 3 it's got some features and the camera. So, I mean, I know we all compare, but probably not really a true comparison. but it is a big price difference. So yeah, I do feel still the best drone out there, the Mavic 3. Yeah, Lance, and I think a lot of people would say that, especially, you know. Jackie, what's up, Jackie? Backpack Jack. How are you doing this morning? Well, it ain't morning. Let's see, Jackie, what time is this? Probably 2:43. Is that right for you? Yes, you did when you bought the Air 3. It's really just a mini Mavic. Yeah, in some ways. I mean, it's cold. Come on, Jackie. You got to go fly. Oh, 12:43. Okay, well, 6 hours. That's not too bad. Not too bad. My Air 3 is worth the money, but it's just not the Mavic 3. You're right. It's a different drone. Yeah, it is a different drone. Oh, Christmas with the folks, Jackie. Good deal. Jackie, are you getting a drone for Christmas? We do have the new Avata style drone. I guess, we're kind of interested to see what that'll be. Lance, backpack Jack, I need my fixer. And George Kelly, what's up? Wisconsin, very mild this time of year, rain, weather, and snow. Yeah, it looks like here, I know in the our area for Saturday, Sunday, Monday, they're calling for a little rain, but it's going to be in the 70s. So that'll be, I'm hoping it'll get out of here Sunday night, where at least Christmas Day won't be too bad. Ronnie, what's up? Have a great weekend. Merry Christmas, everyone. Yeah, Ronnie, same to you. No, Jackie says she's not going to disappoint. Yeah, Jackie puts out some great content. Loves to fly. Yeah, hey, I was Lance is in here. I know Lance has got the Avata. Lance, yesterday I probably did I don't know, probably 7-8 battery packs or batteries, I guess. I don't know about the packs, but I was doing okay. That's all I can say. Doing okay. And take off without crashing and go down the street, turn around. Did go up high a little bit. Did a few little, I say, maneuvers and stuff. So yeah, it's different. And I will say, man, 2 weeks ago, let's see, 2 weeks ago on a Sunday, I was out there and I was about ready to throw that Avata and the controller and just kind of, thinking I wasn't cut out for acro. And I don't know. Everybody says the same thing. When you kind of get it, you get it. And believe me, I I don't know if I've gotten it, but all I can do is I can say I can take off, hover, not go 100 miles an hour, just and crash. I can stay up for a little while, and that's fun. So, yeah, learning. Are you giving up? No, absolutely not, Lance. And even more now, I kind of appreciate what those guys do with the sticks, and I just don't see, and that's just me. Now I'm just talking about me. I don't know if I could ever be that accurate with that with the sticks. You know, but I'm going to keep trying. That's all I'm gonna say. But not into the I say the flippy flops and all of that stuff. But Matt, my son-in-law, yesterday was flying his 5-inch. Man, he was really ripping in that thing. I don't know. I guess it's going 99 miles an hour. But man, he built it. Really nice drone. Very quiet. I'm surprised that open 5-inch. But I haven't. He offered to let me. He says it's kind of touchy, but I'm not flying that drone. At least that one. I have flown a little Tiny Hawk 2 in acro, a couple of years ago when I was trying to learn. But yeah, The Bada is great until you get control of those sticks, and everybody says the same thing. It's all about stick time, and hey, that's definitely true. Simulator was, I don't know. I just haven't. I felt like I could learn better outside, and that's basically what I did. I mean, 2 weeks ago on Sunday, all I would do was take off and see if I could hover and not go crazy with the sticks. I mean, as you know, when you fly FPV, you move those sticks just a hair, and it's all over the place. So. Video out New Year. I had to go on Carolyn Taylor's. All right, Jackie. What do you flew her drone? Flew video out New Year. Okay, I see. The link is in the chat, guys. If anybody wants to hop on, I wasn't doing anything this morning. Just got some coffee and figured to talk about the update a little bit. Looks like a nice update. That Vision Assist, it's pretty cool. I can see how you could use it in certain situations, I do have a review to do on this speaker for the camera drones here. It actually works pretty good. Start RC could be used in some maybe some situations where you might need to clear out people, say the location, or I don't know, maybe could be starting some kind of race, for charity type race or something, and you need to get something out. Has a microphone, you talk into it. Pretty nice. You can make a recorded message. You can also play music on it. So hey, I don't know, maybe take it to the beach. Jackie, you could get this, take it to the beach, throw your bikini on, and hover your drone over you and play music for everybody. Yeah, Lance, it's definitely if you're close, I'll tell you what, you get some feedback. Yeah, it definitely gets a bad squelch. Yeah, it sounds like the old when I was in the fire department years ago. Yeah, Jackie's laughing. Yeah, Jackie threw you a card in there. Hey, there you go. That's Jackie. Bikini pack Jackie now. But it could be fun. I did put it on the Mini 2 and took it up. It did good. Just make sure it's centered pretty good, balanced. Anytime you put something on your drone, GoPro, this is kind of it's not really heavy, but it definitely could affect your drone. So I'll do a little review on it. I don't know. I know they put out a little survey about, what would you use it for? So I could see some instances where it would be used. Yeah, you can make an announcement. Hey, we can go to South Florida Drone Meetup when we try to put up break the record there. I think we had 18 up last year. We can try to get some more up. Kenny, what's up, Kenny? Mr. Kenny Hallbauer, place it here. Place it right here. Place it here. Place it here. Place it here. Guys, if you could see what I've got a 3D printer, and man, I'll tell you what, I could open a toy shop, just all the stuff I printed. But we were able to print some feet for the Apex frame yesterday for my son-in-law, although he had some, but we did print them. I may or may not have a new drone. Yeah, yeah, Kenny, right. May or may not. Steve Knowles, welcome in, Steve. Christmas present. Let's see, Ken. I know you were thinking. I know you text me. Well, you actually called me What did you end up with? I know you was in kind of a Air 3. Yep, there you go. Yeah, I think you made a great choice. I mean, that's a big. I personally don't have the Mini 4 Pro. I had the Air 3. I had the Air 3 and then the Mini 3 Pro. So, Ken had sold his Air 2S. So, his question was, should you get an Air 3 or should you get the Mini 4 Pro? Definitely two different drones. A lot of great features on both of them. Now you can fly both of them with the goggles and the Motion 2 controller, Ken. Integra goggles. So, John Flynn, what's up? Good morning, John. Good morning. Good morning. Get the Air 3. Yeah, that's what I told him, Angel. Not to knock the mini drones, but I think the Air 3 won't disappoint you as far as let's say wind. I know sometimes Ken might be at the beach out there where he's at, or and the size it's not that different to carry the Air 3 or the Mini 4 Pro. So I think you'll be happy with that Air 3, especially the zoom. And now you can zoom with the camera, and it's got the features of the air assist. I mean, it's got some great features that came into play yesterday. So yeah, this year, I don't look for DJI to let up for sure in production. Some people, I know even myself, it's like sometimes you're thinking, wow, they're putting out too many drones. And, I think what you have to do as a drone pilot is decide what's best for you, what drone is best for you. And they're not the $500 and $600 anymore. So, pick your kind of flying, your situation. And, personally, I still think the Mavic 3, although I know everybody brags on it, it's just not the drone for what I do. I feel like I kind of agree with Jonathan. Saved a little money on the Air 3, So because I know when the Air 2 came out, I bought the Air 2, and I guess I was just really kind of getting into drones. And man, I had the Air 2 like maybe, I don't know, probably a couple weeks, and people, the Air 2S came out, and of course I wasn't in with the no, and now you kind of got a little inkling, but yeah, the Mavic 4, yeah, there you go. How's your testing going with the Mavic 4, John? Nah, John, I tell you what, I think the Air 3 is going to be my drone of choice for a pretty good while. I really don't see. I know I've flown Captain Joe's Mavic 3, and great drone, flies great. But I think I'm set for drones right now. Yeah, the Mavic 3 is great, but too expensive, and Air 3 does the same thing. Yeah, well, Angel, yeah, it's got a lot of great features. Camera could be a little different, but I think for what we do, and you guys, I know Angel, you put up some incredible stuff. John Flynn, some of the guys, Rick Williamson. I mean, some of the editing that they do, and I think the Air 3 is really right there, a sweet spot. If you probably only needed a one-at-one drone, then probably the Air 3 is the drone to have. I mean, that would just be that, and if you do like the FPV style, that Avata, the Avata is fun. They got a new Avata coming out or something similar. So, hey, like I say, just get what you want. I love the camera on the Mavic 3. Yeah, I'm finding a Mavic Mini 4 Pro and Avata great together. Yeah, Jackie, I can see that, and especially where y'all at. I guess the sub 250 is a big deal. Oh, Don, I'm not ashamed. I don't have the Mavic 3. Yeah, I do agree that for $1,000. I think we saved a little money, and you may you that might be one of the only spots you I would say you beat DJI a little bit, maybe, but two different drones, and I don't think they mean it to be, uh, you know. Rodney Bell, how are you doing, Rodney? Rodney, I thought you might be around this morning, Rodney. You want to hop in? There's the link. I was just kind of bored. I got up very early. I don't know why I get up so early. And Avata is too light as it is. Not sure what they will do. Yeah, and Lance, the Avata. Yesterday I was flying, and it wasn't. I say it wasn't really windy. I mean, it did have a nice breeze, but it definitely was pushing it a little bit. Now my son-in-law had that 5-inch the one he built, and man, that thing was ripping. Oh, okay, yeah, it worked, Rodney. Early. You don't know what playoffs are. Jackie, come on the stream, Jackie. Come on the stream. I know you yeah, it's late for you. 4:58. Yeah, Lance. Lance, you're true. You are up early. I know when I do drones and coffee on Sunday morning, sometimes we'll get 40, 45 people in, and it's kind of like nobody from the West Coast out there because it is so early. But hey, I appreciate that on Sunday morning. It's a fun little show. And I guess everybody in here I think everybody in here has heard we are changing the Fly for Fun show. Will be every other Wednesday starting on January the 3rd. Captain Ray Kelly is moving his show from Monday to the Wednesdays that I don't go on. So on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, it'll either be the Fly for Fun show or either Captain Ray Kelly live. So we just kind of felt we've been doing the show almost 4 years, and we do 2 guests a week, and so we'll see how that works out. I was looking at a lot of pairs, and these days are really close. Let's see what last. I was looking at comparisons these days, and really close. Of course, the Mavic 3 has a better camera. Billy Collins up there can work. Yeah. That's Angel. I've been in it a long time now, and when the Air 2 came out, then Air 2S, a lot of those guys that was doing even real estate type stuff, and they said, Air 2S was great. And then, so, yeah, you can do most work with, you can do a lot of stuff still with the Mini 2. You can do stuff with the Mini 4 Pro. So, and like you said, yeah, right here, yeah, you just said it right here. There's so many good editing apps, and I think that's a little trend lately. I don't know. I see some pictures, and hey, I'm colorblind, but people they worried about a lot better camera on it, but then they edit a photo to where it almost looks fake. Sometimes that's just my opinion. So yeah, just all the drones are good. The flight characteristics are great. DJI is a great drone to have. You won't have any trouble hardly with it. And you look back at Autel, Hubsan, Potensic. Autel I think could have been a player, but since those 4 drones they released at once, the Light Plus, and the Nano and Nano Plus, they just kind of dropped the ball, and maybe consumer drones is probably the end for them, All right, Rodney, Merry Christmas to you, brother. And I'm not sure if Rodney and them are doing the live stream Sunday morning, but we'll check on that. It is up to the skills when we edit. Yeah, there you go. Ken, you still at home? Yeah, you're not on the road yet. Can be at home. Just making lunch. Jackie, are y'all doing the Drone Seeker show Sunday, Christmas Eve? Talked to Mr. Marcus Crawford yesterday evening. Oh, okay, good, Rodney. So y'all all gonna fly. Good. Gotcha. Talked to Marcus Crawford yesterday evening. Him and his wife Sarah was driving. So they was about an 8-hour trip from his house, and said the weather wasn't too bad. So they was crossing some mountain ranges. Already at a friend's house this morning working on quads. Oh, okay. There you go. I guess I better get shopping, everyone. Have a great day and a Merry Christmas. All right, John, you too. You and your family. Yeah, Jackie, they I think I texted them, I don't know how sure it was, but it was around 8 o'clock, and they had about another hour or so, I think, from where they were. So but they were doing good. Actually, Sarah was driving, so Marcus was letting Sarah drive. So no Christmas break. Okay. That's for the show, Drone Seekers, yeah. John Flynn, so you going Christmas shopping for you, or are you going Christmas shopping for somebody else? Pull the Fly for Fun page up here and see anybody posted anything overnight. Let's see here. I always like to check out the page. Danny McPeak. Let's see. Let's play this a little bit. See what this looks like. Oh. All right, check I'll be droned out there. Let's see who else we got here. Put anything up. That's when I was talking about the firmware update. Let's see. Chad Schutz. Wow, look at that shot. Hey guys, post your stuff there. Actually, this was me here, taking off, kind of keeping it level, I guess, going down the street. But yeah, hey, what it's about, learning. See, TJ's got his sticks. He'll be trying to fly it out of Ottawa with the sticks there. Jeff Norman posted some stuff. Marcus, Captain Joe. Some nice pictures there from Michael Borden. Dewey sent some stickers from Ireland. John Flynn there put a nice video up. Wednesday. Yeah. Yeah, use the Fly for Fun page to post your stuff, of course. Let's see, drone show live. I didn't see Steven put this up. Steven early in the first quarter of the year. See what his plans are. All right, but yeah, check out the Fly for Fun page there out there. I'm going to the DJI store and get the stick. Oh, okay, Lance. Oh no, it's Angel. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, a potato 2. Yeah, Ken. There was some talk about that. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be an open, frame drone like that. We'll see. Uh, some people hope that it is, and Jerry Bauer, welcome in, Jerry. Some people hope that it might be, and I'm not sure. The Avata, one thing about the Avata, it definitely can take a beating. And so we'll see how that works out. I don't know if DJI wants to get into, all the parts and stuff that you might can fix yourself a little bit, but we'll see. See how that goes. I think that drone is out. Some of the testers have it, so. A tater tot. There you go. Yeah, could be. Could be something smaller. I will suffer though when I see the Air 3. They can't get it yet. Still have to wait another month. Okay, I got you. Yeah, Air 3, a great drone. Air 2S, still a great drone. A lot of people picked those up. There's a lot sold in the last few months. People who moved up from the Air 2S to the Air 3. If you see one of those, especially amongst the community here, I wouldn't be afraid to buy, somebody's drone, especially in the community. If you don't have, say, that type of drone, or the Air 2S is still very relevant. Batteries could be getting a little older, but you can always pick up a couple new batteries. Yeah, Angel. I sold mine. Charles Galinsky actually bought my Air 2S. So, but yeah, some great drone. If anybody wants to pop in, you are welcome. I'm just kind of sitting around drinking some coffee. I don't have to make another cup here, though. Uh-oh. All the way from
you can
Oreo cookies. Oh no. Gary Milk. What's up, Jackie? How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas to you too.
Yeah. Hey, I got up early and I wasn't doing too much. So I said, let me go live. Just kind of
always good to see.
Yeah.
Drinks and coffee.
Coffee. Gary Sullivan up there from where's Gary up in Massachusetts? Well, he's out there on a cruise and he is flying with Captain Ray Kelly this morning. Him and his wife, I think they're getting off the boat actually I think they get off this morning, so then they're going flying.
Does anyone else have this problem when they're traveling with their drones? Cables everywhere. Look at this lot.
Joe Photo Leo, what's up, Joe? Joe, the link's in here if you want to hop on. So, Jackie, y'all not doing the show Sunday, right? You said
No, Christmas break.
Yeah, I hear you.
Great. So
hey, and look, I want to congratulate you on y'all show on Wednesday. That show's really taking off now. Y'all.
Yeah, we're enjoying that. It's a lot of fun.
And I know it always takes a little time, and look, people settle into the time, and they realize that show's coming on. I know it's early for us over here, but hey, it's fun. Y'all show some great videos. So and people really love to see their videos. I think that's a kind of tapped. I know we all love to talk and get together and talk about the newest drones, but man, the videos, watching them.
It's all good fun seeing what people do with their drones, isn't it, and everything. So
yeah. So Jackie, are you flying a Avata in manual?
No, it's too hard.
No, come on now. Listen, you can do it.
I had to go with Caroline's.
If I can attempt to try to learn, believe me, you can do it. It is hard. I'm not gonna lie. Joe Photo Leo's in here. He's laughing. I'm sure he's laughing his butt off at us, saying it's hard. But
I've got I'll clean most of it off. I had a fair bit of mud on it because I crashed. I mean, I haven't flown this in the UK. This is the first trip to the UK with this. Of course, I crashed like I normally do.
Yeah.
It was here. There's mud everywhere. So it got filthy. Whereas obviously in Spain, it's all just dry and rock. So
get you you know what I use? Get you a magic eraser. It will make it like it's brand new.
I was getting cotton buds and stuffing it through all the little holes and everything, trying to clean it up and
but it is a fun drone, and you've done some great stuff with that.
It's good fun. I think with
so you use the sticks, or you using a Motion 2 controller?
I'm using a Motion 1.
Okay, you got the original. Yeah.
It's fine. Does everything I want it to do. People say it doesn't go backwards, but well, if you twist it, it turns and the drone flies the other way. So it turns on the spot.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot. I'll tell you what, it was really my first. I tried the little Tiny Hawk, the little Emaxes with the on analog, and I don't know. I never did really get it. And Joe's in the chat here, and everybody says the same thing. When you kind of, I was like ready to just. I think it was 2 weeks ago on Sunday. I was out here, and I must have crashed 1,000 times. And as soon as I would go up, it would just go all over the place. And my son-in-law, you're gonna get it, you'll get it. And it's like, because I think what happens is you kind of get your feelings hurt because you're flying camera drones, but you think you should be better, but it's nothing to do with it at all. Nothing.
Yeah. But so, I flew Caroline's 5-inch quad thing, whatever it was she built, and it's so sensitive, isn't it? You spend all your time. The first lesson was obviously try to get it to hover in the same place. Yep. So overcorrecting all the time and that, and I'm thinking, well, DJI just hovers for you,
Yeah, this guy here, he knows a little something about keeping a drone level.
What's up, guys? Hey, Jackie, how you doing?
How you doing?
Off this morning.
It's easy.
It's easy. Easy. Someone who's learned it, you've got to remember what it's like to be a learner, though.
And I remember it being hard, but once you get it, it's easy. Once you get it, it's easy. I promise. It's second nature.
Proud of me yesterday. I went all the way down there by them trees, went over to church, came back. So hey, I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
Take perseverance.
If you can keep it in the air and take it down there and take it back over here, you're not far away. You just got to hone it all in now.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely. Hey, I feel a lot better than I did 2 weeks ago. I was like ready. I don't say I was ready to give up, but I was very disappointed just because, And then Joe, I think you do the sim, right? Oh, you. I don't like the sim, so I took it outside.
I think for me the Sims it helps everybody, but a lot of times lately we've been racing, been running like a 60-degree camera angle in race mode. So then when you take it into real life, not racing, but you just go fly in real life, everything's so much slower. Everything's so much slower, everything way more tame, and you feel like you got way more control, and you get a ton of muscle memory in the sim.
Yeah, and I think now that I kind of at least know what to do with the sticks a little bit, and I can actually take off without it going, straight up and straight down. I haven't got back in the sim, so I definitely will.
Yeah.
But for me, I think, I don't know, I just couldn't. I know Maddie learned outside pretty much, and a lot of people do, and some people love the sim. I mean, I know my son-in-law, I think Matt did stay in a sim some, but he basically, I think, well, I don't know. He did about half and half, I guess.
Yeah, I think when I first was learning, I was in there quite a bit, and then once I figured it out, I didn't go in there much at all. And
Right.
here lately, the last couple months, I've been really going in there a lot, and it's helped. I mean, even I've been flying over a year and a half in manual, but you could still get you could still hone it in. You could still sharpen up your skills a little bit.
Yeah, and I could see now that maybe if I could stay up in the sim a little bit better, I could learn some stuff. I mean, because before it's like, man, this crap. Even in that little hayfield one, I was like, God darn, I'm like hitting all the bales and
Mhm.
But now at least I kind of feel like I a little bit know what I'm doing.
Oh yeah, you're getting there, man. You're getting there.
Fun. It's fun. It really is. It's different for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to sort out Spaghetti Junction back here and get.
So Jackie, are you there for vacation or Christmas? Or
yeah, visiting, staying with my mum for Christmas and visiting all of Craig's family as well while we're here. So
where are you, Jackie? I didn't hear you.
In Kent, UK at the minute.
Cool.
But obviously I live in Spain normally. So,
Right.
Yeah, come to visit the cold weather. Oh.
Is it warm in Spain right now?
Yeah, it's not bad. It's about 20 degrees.
Is it summertime? What's the season over there?
No, it's winter, but
is it winter? Okay.
Winter's really nice in southern Spain. It can be sort of
nice
15 to 20 degrees, whereas summer gets up to 40, 45 even.
Okay, so that's 110 in Fahrenheit in the summer. Wow, yeah.
So
yeah, I'm in Southeast Texas, so it's hot. It's hot 9 months a year here.
Yeah, it's a nice climate. Not so good when it's really, really hot for the batteries.
It's disgusting when it's really hot. We're going to move probably in the next 2 or 3 years to Tennessee. But
all right, is that Texas, a bit more?
They have 4 seasons. At least they have 4 seasons. They get a little bit of snow and they get some heat, but they've got a spring and a fall as well, where
nice.
Texas is just hot or not as hot.
You're probably gonna get about the same weather schedule for Christmas as we do, probably, huh? Kind of in the 70s with a little rain, maybe, or the rain might come through earlier for y'all.
Yeah, it's kind of hazy and drizzly right now.
Yeah, we got a little rain overnight, but I'm looking. But it's supposed to be almost 70 degrees, and it was great yesterday. Matt and I, man, we flew drones almost all day. We printed some little feet for his frame, and what else we printed? I don't know. I printed. I don't know. I was just printing all kind of. I got a toy shop over here that I got about 10 benchies, and I don't know. I just got all kind of stuff.
Yeah, Sergio's printing me a bunch of parts for my demi-bots. He's sending those soon so I can get that built. That's Mikey and Sergio's birthday today too.
Oh, birthday Toto twins.
Who's that?
Mikey and Sergio.
Yeah.
Twins.
Yeah, their birthday today.
Yeah.
One's a lot older than the other.
I wonder which one's the oldest.
I think Michael is older.
Yeah.
He was born first.
Does that mean he's the more sensible one as well?
Today would,
I don't know about that.
A couple of years ago, but yeah, today's my brother's birthday.
Ah, cool.
But I've been seeing y'all on there, Joe, doing the racing stuff. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, on the sim, it's fun, man.
I told Matt, my son-in-law, he's gonna have to jump on there with y'all.
Yeah,
I did an update on this yesterday. The big update came out, didn't it?
Yeah. Bob Casey was telling me about doing his on the Air 3 that he would like to.
Yeah, you got vision assist. You can fly with that now. Well, do you need the motion 2 control?
I do, yeah. So I couldn't actually use it yet.
You can't do it, yeah.
Yeah.
Jackie, I had a brand new motion 2 controller I could have sold you. I sold.
Johnny, move to Europe so that we're nearer.
Well, I bought that extra Avata Explorer kit that they had for $8 something, and I sold the goggles and I sold the Motion 2. So hell, I got left with a battery and a brand new Avata for about $300. So
No,
Can't beat it. Got the one you've been beating up?
no, I haven't taken it out the box.
Oh, okay. That's still new.
Yeah, I don't. No need to. No need.
So you
to
just take, yeah, you taking the one that you already had out in manual mode.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
That's good. It's always good to have a backup.
Yeah. I mean, for that price, I feel pretty comfortable.
Yeah.
You know?
Sure.
oh, we can't see. Thanks,
Joe
John.
did the same thing, Captain Joe. So
Yeah, you talked him into it too.
Joe bought a 3D printer too.
Who did?
Captain Joe.
Oh yeah. Sweet.
Hey Joe, look, I'm gonna put this on my drone and fly out maybe to Lake Charles, and I can holler at you.
What is that?
It's a speaker
Oh,
for the Start RC.
hey, check that out. How far does that go?
Not it works pretty damn good.
How far does it go?
Shit, I mean, what I don't know the range, but I tell you what, you got to be pretty far because you get squelched. So it's loud as shit.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little,
Yeah, I'll see a video on that.
but
That's pretty cool.
I mean, look, I don't know when you might could use it at their location or something, or I don't know. We'll see. But it's pretty
It's neat.
Let me grab my coffee here.
Angel, good morning.
That's everything plugged in, ready for tomorrow's flying. Woohoo. You out flying? You two guys? Later today?
I flew
For sure.
was it yesterday? Day before yesterday.
Yeah.
I flew and then a couple days prior to that. I hadn't been about 3 weeks I didn't fly. A lot in the sim, but there's about 3 weeks I didn't fly. So I'm getting back out there again now.
Like Steve Knowles says, windy there, Jackie? Yes, very windy. Hopefully it'll die down for tomorrow's flight.
You fly without? I mean, did you have to get any other kind of permit, or you can fly 250 without anything, or?
No, I can fly here. I've got the I've got all the bits of paper, that they make you get. What did I get? I got the what was it? I got my stuff for Europe, the EASA.
Gotcha.
I got my United Kingdom one as well. Yeah, flyer ID. So no, as long as you've done all that and got the insurance, you're all right here.
Good.
So that's cool.
Joe, how's your drone building coming? You still working on it? Or you haven't?
Hadn't started yet. Just like I said, waiting on those parts from Mike and Serge. And yeah, once they get here, then I'll be able to start putting it all together. Pretty sure I have everything else I need.
Mike and Sergio are printing 3D now too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, they're doing some 3D parts for like the Quad Mafia team pilots. They're doing prints for us, and so yeah, should be getting those. I think he ordered a new roll of PLA or TPU, whatever it was. He was out. So
I tried the bumpers for the Avata the other day with the TPU, and it just.
He said it was real kind of saggy. It wasn't really holding together.
No, and then I end up. Yeah,
these ones are brilliant. I can never get his
Jack.
name right. I call him Dobbo Bono, but it's you know him. I mean.
Yeah. That's the ones I tried to print.
Whatever he's called, original Dobbo.
Yeah, Tommy Five sent the ones where they're whole pieces.
Yeah, that's how mine are with it's the
big lump in the center.
Mm-hmm.
I mean
that snaps down inside the triangle. Mm-hmm.
That's it.
This is the whole. Yeah, this one.
I've had so many impacts with these, but I swear they've saved it. A lot of damage.
Oh yeah.
Look at the front end. Not lasted. Oh yeah, twins.
My thing is beat up right there.
Yeah. The only thing that's not lasted now is on the back. A couple of the clips aren't there anymore.
Oh yeah.
That just peels off, but. I don't know why those ones came off. I mean, the front ones are still fine, and that's usually where I have the impact. So, yeah, definitely standing the test of time.
Yeah.
And I rate these things as well. Have you got any of these, Johnny?
I'm not breaking a new one out till I.
Have you got any of these as well, Johnny? These guard things on the front.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I see it. Yeah. They're brilliant as well, aren't they?
Yeah, you need them.
Definitely.
Yeah, I feel like that helps a lot.
It does.
I got my SD card out there.
I've bent that out so many times. I mean, it's not even straight now.
There you go. While we're on show and tell.
Oh, there
Hey,
you go.
look at that. Come on, all three on screen.
Who
Woo.
printed that one for you, Joe?
Look
It's
at that.
Tony Fast, same one.
Oh, Tony, yeah, Tony. You got lights in yours, though, huh? Oh, yeah.
You're just showing up, man.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I didn't get the ones with the light. I'm gonna have to.
Oh, I like
Yeah,
that.
that's Dave's light. It's hot glued all the way around underneath there.
That's really cool. Want one?
Yeah, that's cool.
Smart.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, gimbal guards are great. Yeah, it's a jock strap. There you go. For the battery. For battery, yeah.
Oh, the battery. Now, look, all you need, right? Take it off so you can see it. Cable clip. Can you see that? I just got a cable clip through the frame. I'll put it round the back of the battery. I don't know if you can see it, but and I've got one of them little Wi-Fi.
Okay.
But it's just a cable clip round the whole of the thing.
Yeah, I had a little tail fin, but I must have in my FPV journey, I must have lost the tail fin. I don't even know where it's at.
You break it off somewhere.
I don't know. It probably just, I guess it fell off and I didn't realize it. And
Yeah.
But that's, I mean, it really, that thing, I'll be honest with you, it kind of looks cool, but it don't. If you hit, it pops the battery out a good bit.
Yeah, see, my cable tie's still going strong.
Yeah.
It's one of them you can keep reusing, but I just saw, slide it on and off.
All right.
Hey, Rod.
Morning.
What's up, Hop?
You know, Brad 3D printed me the prop guards for that Cinelog 20.
Yeah.
I'll just say, I think I hate that drone.
Why?
Yeah. I ended up, come on. And maybe flip it this way.
Yeah, your background's messing it up. You break it?
The background's messing it up. Anyways, I broke the front two prop guards on the second flight.
Damn.
And it wasn't even a nose down kind of thing. It was a into like tall grass. Man, they broke.
Wow.
Looks like that it was a Pet G, and it looks like it just got brittle after it hard.
Pet G would be pretty hard.
Yeah, it's hard.
Lexi, look, these are brilliant. These ones.
You know, that's what Brad's gonna do next. He's he ordered some TPU, and we're gonna print it in TPU.
Man, I could not get the damn TPU to print. I don't know.
Because I think you're right, Jackie. I think it would be even the stock ones. I've broken like 2 of the stock ones too.
Bob,
So
good morning, Bob.
Brother Bob.
It just
Hi, Bob.
as small as it is, as small as those are on that drone, it's just so it's like, okay, let's go with like TPU. At least if something's flexible on there, it'll freaking bend when you hit something.
That's what you need, isn't it?
And not break. So I like the drone because it's zippy as hell. Yesterday it was windy, and that little thing does not know the wind. The Avata would have been flying sideways.
Yeah, these aren't good in the wind.
No, the Cinelog, because of how small those prop guards are, you almost don't notice the wind with that drone. But it's just
that's the thing, isn't it? Because if they made this part of it
thinner, if they make that not as tall, which is the same problem that I have with my Flywoo.
Yeah.
Which is the Cine Race. It flies great, don't get me wrong, but because those prop guards are like 1 inch tall, it catches the wind pretty bad.
Joe, if they make something smaller, I mean, will it going to be worse in the wind, or will it be better if it's more powerful? I mean, what's the?
Well, I mean, if it's a whoop, I mean, it's going to still get blown around. Now in manual mode, it's these whoops aren't as bad in the wind. I mean, they still get blown around and they're slow going into the wind and they get carried with the wind, but you don't have that weird tilt that you almost can't control in normal and sport mode, right?
Yeah.
So, but if this newer one is 250, if it's open prop, I imagine it'll be like a potato. You know, it won't really get. It may get blown around a little bit. But
Oh yeah, if the new one is open prop, that'd be great because that'd be like.
That's what I understand. Is it's supposed to be just a new potato?
It'd be like my
Literally, it's
baby
just-
hawk. It'd
Yeah.
be like my baby
the new
hawk.
one, the new one of these. Is that what you?
Yeah.
No, it's like a new DJI FPV. I think is what I heard. What video was it that I saw?
Well,
But
and, and that's what makes it weird. Like it seemed like because then if they'd have come out with this first and then a potato and then a smaller potato, now they came backwards.
Right.
A lot of people have said that the
But-
order seemed to be out of order.
I think it's going to be a sub 250 freestyle open prop,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
like
Joe,
4S maybe.
what about you think they'll get into the parts business where you could change a motor and a prop or
Well, I mean, the Avata is, semi-repairable. It's not too hard to take apart if you know what you're doing.
You can get all the frames stuff. They sell that as parts.
Mhm.
The
Yeah,
prop
same with the
guard,
potato. I mean, I've
frames.
crashed. I'm on my third potato, and it's, I've had to order parts. You can get an arm, you can get antenna boards, you can get. I also broke it's like a little roll cage that goes over the top. I think it's over the GPS unit under the shell. I broke some stuff. You can get it. You can get the parts and fix it. So
That's one thing that surprises me, and maybe DJI will do it on whatever this new one is. There's a couple of FPV drones, only a couple, where the motors plug into the flight controller instead of being, soldered onto the board kind of thing. And I'm really surprised that they haven't done that. So where you
guess I'll be
plug
walking
them
in the
in.
background there.
Yeah, I know.
Is that the maid?
Yeah. Anyways, but I'm surprised that's that's an opportunity for DJI and them, and actually iFlight and all the rest of them.
we
I
get
really don't know.
right now. I mean, I don't know what
Yeah, but I would love to see them. I would love to see more of that, where the motors plug into the flight controller instead of having to be soldered onto the flight controller, because it would make it easier for all of us guys who don't like to do soldering. So, and that would be great for DJI then too, because they could do, sell the motors. There we go. They could sell the motors, right, with the plugs, so that everybody could like put their own in if they busted a motor, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So anything to make it more user fixable would be great. I can change props, no big deal. I can change prop guards, not really such a big deal. I did it on the Avata because I broke one. I have 2 more spares sitting in my closet in case I ever break another one, which I probably will at some point. I fly that thing with my hair on fire, and occasionally zig when I should have zagged. The last time I crashed it, I hit a 4x4 right on the corner. So even those Start RC little bars on the front wouldn't have helped because it was the corner of the 4x4. It literally straight on the camera.
Hey, Joe, Maddie was ripping yesterday in the park, and I think some of you, I don't say you guys, but I know in Drone Mafia, they were kind of pushing him to go through some, through the playgrounds, whipping through. And he said he went, but he broke props. He hit stuff. So he went through it a little different,
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that was the park we flew at. And that one set of bleachers is there, and you can there's a gap on the back of those bleachers that I was looking at yesterday as I was watching his thing, and I'm going, next time we go over there, that might be a fun way to try to.
I finally went
through
through
those
went under the bleachers over at the stadium that I fly at, New Caney ISD, and I finally went under. It's a big stadium, for a high school stadium.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and big bleachers, and I finally got the cojones to finally go through there, go. And it's wide open. I mean, it's wide open. It's just if you go down, it's It's not like you can walk over and get it. I mean, it's
Yeah,
if I were to
I
crash,
like
it's 20 feet off the ground. You know,
Yeah,
there's
I
like
like
a roof section.
try
there.
where I can retrieve it.
Yeah,
You know what's
Go.
funny when you watch some people's video and I know we all think the same thing. It's like you everybody kind of rides by something or goes by it first, and it's like, oh, they're gonna go through that. Then it's like
He's
they kinda-
eyeballing it. I see it. He's eyeballing it. Yeah.
yeah, we all do. We all do it. You're flying around and you see something. It's like, okay, next time I come back around, I'm going to try going right there because I see it. So
That's exactly what I was doing with the first fatal crash I had in my potato when I hit that 6-inch diameter tree limb. I was trying to
Tree
go
limb.
between the tree and the building, and I was just coming in too hot. But I've circled around a couple times trying to line it up. I just failed.
I was practicing. I was practicing building diving in the sim this morning because I
You
know
getting it tipped down more?
I know I'm going down to Baddies tomorrow because we're going to put the LEDs
Mm-hmm.
on the Nazgul and the Baby Hawk, and then
Sweet.
I presume he's probably going to want to go over and dive the building like we
Well,
did
hey,
the last
hey,
time,
hey,
and we'll probably
Rod.
go back to that park.
Hey, Rod, I got a question about, I don't know, 3 or 4 months ago, you didn't have no FPV, right?
Correct. It's only been
Now-
like
now
the
you
last
got
two
about-
last 2 months.
You got about 10 now?
4.
Wow. That's a fast growing addiction.
Yeah.
Well, I had no, I'll take that back. I had the one which was the Cinelog 20. Oh my god, that thing's been sitting by my desk since probably the spring, staring at me, kind of going, "Hey, this would be kind of cool to fly around the house," but I never got it set up or any of that stuff. And then Ken finally helped me get that and my radio configured and all of that, and then that was kind of the instigator to, okay, yeah, I want some more, or at least one more in case I break one, which was a good thing because I broke one, that Cinelog first flight. And then it was like, hey, okay, I should probably have another one since I'm down to one. I don't know how long it's going to take to get that one fixed. I should get another one, which I did, which was so I got the Flywoo next. Yeah, I got the Flywoo next, and then I got the Nazgul. And it's really thinking about
Hopefully.
purposes. So, 2 Cine Whoops, sort of the medium size, which is what the Baby Hawk is at a 3.5, and then the Nazgul, which is a 5-inch. So, kind of one of each category kind of thing. It's the same way in the camera drones, right? You should have one sub 250 drone for sure. You should have one.
Mm-hmm.
And then, one above that, take your pick as to what that is, probably 2 drones because you need the bigger drone for days where it's windier and you just, you want the bigger drone kind of thing. So it's about buying them in the categories.
So,
that
Joe,
they fit in.
if you have the Integra goggles and I guess the DJI, the controller, is there just a bind and fly that you could buy?
Yes. Any bind and fly with an O3 air unit, you can fly with your Integras and that controller that Rod's got right there. Yep. You
It's
can go
called
get a Nazgul Evoke with an O3 air unit, bind and fly. You can get anything with an O3 air unit.
So is that drone?
PNT.
Can it still be tweaked, or you just take it out the box and fly it, or?
Yeah, you can still, you can bring it into beta flight. Am I right, Rod? You can still take it into beta flight and change your rates and do all that stuff. So I got
still. Actually, that's a good question. I run with ELRS, and I'm thinking when I set them up, I'm pushing the ELRS config to beta flight. But yeah, you can push.
It's not going to be an ELRS or a Crossfire thing though. It's just going to be. Well, I take that back. You can still get a bind and fly with an O3 air unit with Crossfire or with ELRS, but you're not going to use that controller you were talking about, Johnny.
You can fly. I think when it has the others, I think you could fly it with either.
Really?
If you switch radios, I think you could probably. I don't know. That's an interesting.
No, I don't know about that because I know you got Crossfire. Like what I'm building is Crossfire. I've got a Tango 2, which has Crossfire built in.
Right.
But there's like open source radios that are whatever, but you got to put a ELRS module or a Crossfire module on it to make it talk to a flight controller.
Okay. See, I didn't know if you. That's a question.
But you can certainly, to answer your question, you can certainly get a drone or build a drone that's just got an O3 air unit in it and you use that for your RX and your TX, for your radio and your video.
The drone my son-in-law built is O3 Air unit, and I guess it's Speedy B something, or is that now? So he just programmed it. I mean, he flies it with the with the sticks and.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, he flies it with the DJI RC.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Sweet. I didn't
cheaper
know
that
that.
way because they don't put receivers in the drone, so it's a little less cost. If you do it with the PNP and use the DJI receiver.
The Speedy B2, you can do an app and connect it to your phone Bluetooth.
He did some stuff on the phone, I know, but then he brought it back into beta flight, and I don't know, he was doing some stuff.
Yeah, I need to learn all that yet, but I like that. I have the same Speedy B controller. You can just go on Bluetooth, change your rates, change your filter, whatever different types of.
He definitely. I know he says I don't know what he means. He said it's pretty damn touchy. I know that but he likes it like that. So he was ripping it yesterday. So
yeah,
I kind of went to Acroby, which is the 75 millimeter 03. It's a little bugger.
So Jackie, go ahead and just fly an acro. Just hit it in acro.
Just don't explode any props again.
Yeah.
That's something we've talked about. You hadn't heard that since summer or so about the exploding props on Avata anymore.
No,
They've
wonder if
changed
it's
something
a
somewhere.
hot weather thing.
What's up, Brad?
Good morning, y'all.
Morning.
how you
Happy
feeling, buddy?
holidays, Merry Christmas, all that good stuff.
Merry Christmas.
How you
Jackie
feeling,
came
Brad?
up.
Well, not bad. I'm on vacation still, PTO yesterday, today, through the weekend, and just head cold stuff. Me and the wife. The COVID's gone, but just kind of lounging around the house.
My wife and both daughters have it, so I'm staying out of their way.
Man, a lot of people have gotten it this last spring.
All
Yeah,
over the place.
It's all over
All over.
again. I mean,
It is.
and look, especially we got a big get together night with Susan's family, and I'll tell you what, we probably have.
Oh, that's about 40 people right there.
Yeah, so I'm sure tomorrow, the next couple of days, people will be getting sick.
Oh, hope
Um,
not. Listen, guys, I'm going to go rejoin the family. I'll let you get back to Paul on the screen. Thanks for letting me duck in. Lovely
Good
to see
day,
you.
Jack.
Have a great
care.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Happy holidays.
Jackie
Jackie-
came up with the same solution you did, Brad. TPU. He's
What's
like,
that
No,
TPU?
CPA. I'm
For
like,
the
Max,
prop guards.
CPA sucks. I can't print that shit, Brad.
Hey, so Rod, I'd had a little bit of the TPU here, the black, and I just pulled these off this morning. A little stringy.
I know. Brad, is it like it'll print when it starts printing? It'll print like where it would go onto the drone, but when it starts printing the little ribs, it just won't. I don't know. I've tried a different heat. I don't.
Yeah, we'll have to. I don't know. I'll have to shoot. Maybe have to look at your profile in the slicer. I don't know. I know it. Slow is the way to go.
Yeah, I did. Well, I cut it down from 100% to 25%. So
These are the other ones I did last night, Rod. So here's they're not even as pretty as the other ones, the PETG carbon fibers.
Yeah, is
But-
that same material?
This is the carbon fiber. I mean,
Oh,
excuse me. I'm sorry, TPU.
Just the TPU.
So look.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's very pliable. If you hit something, the props are going to probably
Yeah.
this will
That's
absorb.
fine.
yeah, that looks cool.
That's
Brad.
fine because I usually kill the
Brad.
props anyways.
Hey, but you don't have one of these. You don't have a Santa hat for your bench.
No, a lot of people modify that boat benchy though. That thing comes on every 3D printer now. You have to print that thing out.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, I mean, these, I don't know, back to these real quick. They're real pliable, Rod. I think they'll work, but if you bump into something, the props are going to hit it. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's
I know.
so squishy. So
Yeah,
squishy.
I know.
Mhm.
And I wish there was something in between TPU. I got a whole set right here, and they're not cleaned up yet, but they're. I wish there was something between TPU and the PETG. Like half the pliability. Still rubbery. TPU,
Yeah.
flexible,
You would have
But,
you would have thought Get RC would have came up with something better, because even the stock ones, I ordered spares just because the reviewers were like, "Oh yeah, you're gonna break these," and yeah, they're kind of not kidding. So we're not struggling with something that I don't think Get RC didn't know about before they.
Well,
shipped it.
they got to build some type of consumables into everything they make, right? So you got to keep buying something from them. They want that.
That's why everybody
Brad,
3D prints now.
Are you printing the whole things or the half? You got the halves you sent. Yeah,
I got
that's
the
right.
halves. Yeah, the only one I've seen that's the whole thing is the Dobo one, and I don't have the file for that.
Tony Fies makes these, and it's
Mm.
old.
Yeah, he probably. Well, there might be a file out there. I just haven't downloaded
There
that
are,
one.
yeah. On Thingiverse, I seen it. I mean, they got a couple of them.
Now I can go chase Ken. He's get LEDs on his baby hawk.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to get the ones I got right here. They're all hung up. Come on. Yeah, the ones I sent you, Johnny, or these right here.
Halves, yeah. I got those, yeah.
Yeah, these were.
I was trying to print, but it just would not print. I mean,
Yeah, I don't know what. I'd have to see what your setup is. The first time I did it, it looked like this. So these look like this. There were strings all over the place, and
yeah.
I tried to get in touch with Dobo because I knew he had a good profile for it, and was doing TPU on his Bamboo Lab printer just like mine. And I never could get a hold of him, so I did some YouTube, learning, YouTube University, and found some people that had some good settings, and I finally got it where it was perfect. I mean, you saw the ones I sent you. They were,
those are good.
they work really well. The ribs, now I did have problems with the ribs on before I got it straightened out, just like you're having a problem. So anyway, yeah, it takes a little bit of dialing in. I don't know how I can help you with that other than because you got a different printer than I got.
Yeah. It ain't no big deal, I'll figure it out. I mean, I just, that was really the only thing I tried. I might need to try to print maybe some little feet or something a little smaller and see the temperature and the bed plate, and Captain Joe's got one. He called me last night. He's about ready to throw his printer against the wall. He was trying to press something, but
I saw it yesterday. He was on the stream. Who was he with yesterday live? I forgot. He was with Paul Hodges and the other guys, and he was printing something in the background, and he said he was making something for the grandkids or something like that.
Yeah, it's fun.
This is what I was talking about. See how this is rounded, right?
Yep.
Which is my key thing.
Yep.
On that prop, on the prop guards, and this is true across all of those Cine Whoops. What I don't get is why don't they round the outside so that you're flying into the wind, right? You're cutting through
aerodynamic,
the wind. Make it more aerodynamic. The inside of that prop guard could still be flat, whatever, which they want for the flow, the airflow going through the prop in the first place.
Yeah, for physics.
I really don't understand why they don't make the outside curved to cut through the air.
Well, here's what I'll say about these ones for your GEP RC 20. These things so tiny, I don't think that's going to change a whole lot with the aerodynamics.
Probably not.
I
don't notice the wind now.
Right.
Is that a prop guard?
Prop guard.
That's a prop guard, yeah. So that's he's got 4 of these, of course, for his little 2-inch props.
Yeah.
So
I just think the design that they have, they needed to do something with different with those posts to make them a little stronger on that.
They beefed that up, by adding whoever made this design.
Yeah, exactly.
Put those 2 in it. Now they had another one that only had 1, and that one would be more susceptible to being broken.
Yeah.
But that's the way the ones come.
On the 3D, it's fun at 3D printing stuff. I have to admit. I mean, it's pretty neat. We did make some little feet for his well, he had some, but we tried it, but we did print it in PLA. So
I got these in my garage. I got a 24 by 36 metal garage. It's insulated, but it's just it's full of junk, and it's hard to even get through. Well, we've been here 20 years, and it has 8-foot ballast tube light bulbs in it, fluorescent bulbs. Well, those things are starting to fail right and left, and I don't have very good light in the garage. So I bought from Amazon 8-foot LED style ones, and they didn't come with hangers. So I have chains hanging down from the metal pieces in the garage to hang the other ones, but there was no way to hook onto these new ones because they're just flat, and they make it so that you have to put a screw in something to hold them in a little clip. So what I did was I went into Tinkercad on the web. Tinkercad's a good CAD program to make anything. There's a bunch of them out there, but Tinkercad is one I've been using. So I went and made some hangers to hook these little brackets to, and this is a bank of 12 of them right here.
Oh, wow.
And this is just the brim. I got to tear this stuff off, but that's just to hold it on the build plate. But I put little holes, and you can't see it, but there's little holes in the bottom of it. So the little clip will mount to this, and then the chain will hook into this. And I've already put one bulb up out there, and it worked pretty well. So
Pretty good. Pretty good.
that's a nice thing about the 3D printer. If you need something, you go design it real quick, and you can. This is like my third revision of it. It took me a couple of them to do it, but now I've got a whole bank of them. This, something that you need, you can make it. If you're any good at CAD design and stuff like that, I'm still learning how to do that. I took AutoCAD in the university that's nearby here for one semester and learned how to use AutoCAD. So I don't use that anymore because it's such an expensive program. But anyway,
How'd you get that multicolor on that dragon? You said rainbow something.
Oh yeah. So there's
that thing looked great.
Yeah, that thing came
Oh,
out.
what? I
Really,
didn't see the dragon.
yeah, you haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, I
Dennis,
seen it. He sent me a picture. Oh my god,
Dennis-
that thing is great.
Dennis got a new 3D printer for Johnny,
Yeah.
right? So he got the big brother to mine, or actually the daddy of mine. I got the P1S Bamboo Lab. That was around $1,100. He got the next level up and got the X1 Carbon. It's the big one that Bamboo Lab has. It's got LiDAR on it, be able to detect if there's filament problems. It does all kinds of stuff mine doesn't do. Well, anyway, back to your question, Rod. There's filaments out there. They have a bunch of different filaments now. They have rainbow filaments, which is a graduation of colors in the spool. I mean, it just changes over time. And some of them are faster than others. Some of them change colors almost instantly, which I don't like because that shows lines of colors when you print something.
Sure, yeah.
But they're also, and I'm gonna give you a little bit more on this. They've also gotten now filaments that are split into two colors. So if you just imagine the round diameter of 1.75 millimeters, a spool of filament, which I don't have one right here. They split it in half like a pie right down the middle, and they have two colors coming out of it. And when you print it, it's the weirdest thing. I don't understand the science behind it yet. I need to learn this. When you print it, you hold the object up and you turn it, it changes colors. It's kind of like the paint jobs on the old cars.
Yeah. Interesting.
Years ago, and they still have those around. But now they have one. They have three colors, and it's called a tricolor that looks like a pie cut into three pieces when it's coming right at you. And I printed some stuff like that. I don't have that right here for show and tell for the moment. But this rainbow one I got was from Creality. Creality has their own filaments, and they have printers. That's where I started with the Ender 3. But they have this one filament, and it's a matte color, so it's not shiny. But that's the rainbow.
That thing turned out awesome.
It's a dragon. It's a little cute dragon.
Oh yeah.
And it's the back. It's decent. It's not the greatest. I don't have a lot of light here, but the bottom you can see right here on its butt or on its tail. It's overhangs. It did have a lot of supports on it. It took me like a half an hour to clean all the supports off of it, but it came out really nice.
That came out real good. Yeah.
So
I got one of your skulls, one of your
oh yeah,
little pencil holder skulls at South Florida. That's sitting on my desk too. That's nice.
That's where I kind of started with some of the rainbow filament years ago.
I remember seeing one of those that was in a rainbow style. Yeah, I got a red one, but I saw the rainbow one.
I tried to print a skull, but it was little. But the bottom just never. It was webbed, and then it messed
So
all
Johnny, that model that you downloaded is probably the same one that I got. They made it. It's like 50% of the size
Yeah, maybe even smaller. Yeah.
but it's even smaller than that because the ones that you have, Joe and Johnny, you have, they are 200% of that model that you downloaded. So they've been stretched out quite a bit.
Yeah.
But then I did a 300% one. I was telling somebody this the other day. It might have been on your show, Johnny. I don't know, but I did a 300% one. It took 70 hours to do it on my Ender 3. It
Jesus.
took 70
3
hours.
days straight.
But it's big enough. It's big enough where I could probably put this thing down in it. I could put a skull, one of your skulls that y'all have, inside of it.
Oh wow.
It's awesome though, but it's massive.
Yeah.
But I didn't do that
70
again.
hours. My God.
Yeah, that was the longest print I think I've ever done.
How long does that stuff? I know that can take a while to print. Well, like that stuff you printed, Johnny. I mean, how long or those little prop guards you did, Brad? Like how long does that something like that take?
A set of 4 of these with the PETG, that carbon fiber that Rod already has, and these about 2.5 hours. And that's
Okay.
because I slow the printer down to make
Sure.
sure the quality's there.
Sure.
But when I did this
Mhm.
was on my printer because of the speeds it can do. I went ahead and ran this pretty fast. I did it in like 7 hours.
Wow.
And if you, some people were posting. Somebody's calling me. Oh, my brother. My brother from Florida. Some people are printing these things like this, and it's taking 20 hours. But they have printers that are not as fast as the one that I have.
I say that came out great.
I printed Groot.
Yeah, Groot. There's all kinds of Groots online. There's so many things. There's millions of things that you can print. It gets to the point where you get kind of like, what do I want to print next? And then and my wife, she's telling me, it's like, we need to stop printing. I don't have any more space.
Yeah, no lie.
And how much the roll of spool? I mean, how long does
Oh,
it last?
shoot. They range anywhere from, I'll give you the very extreme low end to the high end, anywhere from about $10 or $12 a roll on up to 30 for kind of the standard stuff, like, what we're going to print. But average around $20, $22, something like that. And it's 1,000, it's 1 kilogram, 2.2 pounds, and the spool is about that big. I should go get one for sure.
I've seen what. Yeah, I've seen what they look like. I just
But
don't know.
it's like 1,000 feet of weed eater line. It looks like a weed eater line.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it goes a long ways.
It does go a long way then.
Now I will say this. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pause or mute and.
That's a good idea. If I ever run out of filament, I'll just get the weed eater twine shit.
Yeah.
There you go.
Reach out to Ray again. I reached out when on the show the other night, asked if he wanted to come tomorrow when we fly. I told him I'll put him in my Avata. I don't
He's
care. I put Jerry Bowers in the Avata.
He's flying with Gary Sullivan this morning, I believe. They're getting off the boat. Gary is, him and his wife.
Yeah, I want to get Ray. I want to get Ray in the goggles.
He's got in him, I think, a couple times so far.
Yeah, but I want him to fly.
Yeah.
I think he's flown normal. I think he's flown normal mode. Rob Camadas, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gotta. I think Ray would. I don't know. I don't. Marcus. I know Marcus has the Avata, but I think his eyes.
Marcus has a severe problem with his eyes. It's
I
just
think he'll probably
never
gonna work for him.
That was the reason I got or how I got the potato. My old boss bought it and he got vertigo, and I said, "Hey, let's do some trade work. I want that thing." And that's he got the vertigo and the goggles. So
I'll give you one gigantic.
Joe, your tall buddy friend is here.
One gigantic advantage of the motion controller. So Jerry Bauer, he's got issues with his hands, almost like Parkinson, where he shakes. He can fly with that motion controller better, way better, and way easier. Even with his hands kind of moving around on him with that motion controller and fly that thing around. So that it actually makes it easier for him and it looks better for him flying with that motion controller.
Yeah, I can rip the motion 2 controller pretty
and it's
easy.
Easier for him to hold. So if you have people that have heavy arthritis or things like that, where their hands aren't just quite as.
That motion 2 has a lot of great uses. I mean, for somebody that has one hand, just like you said, somebody maybe Parkinson's and has a better grip on just one thing,
The only
you
thing
never
I-
know.
The only thing I found with that motion controller though is you're limited on your distance. I can fly from my house over. There's a field near me. I can only go about a half a mile away, and I start losing through my goggles, and the motion controller loses connection.
The motion controllers probably not. The goggles probably are. And my suggestion is put some Yagis on the goggles. I have
What is
some.
it?
Yagis.
What is
They're
that?
little antenna. They're little antenna things that you stick on that
Huh.
enhance the signal.
Is it like a
It works.
parabolic range extender thing?
Yeah, it just slides on.
I was gonna say because the Integras they don't have upgradable antennas like the
Right.
GP.
Right. The Yagis you just slip over the existing antennas.
Okay,
Okay.
that's cool. Never heard of that.
They're only like $12.
I
Oh,
think
yeah.
I don't even go far enough to. I
Yeah,
don't.
I
I don't do the signal.
Went out to the lighthouse, out there with 2,000 feet. So it's
Yeah, that's a good little distance. Now I know that RC and the screen on the RC will take me out a whole lot further. I think I've flown the Avata. Oh, not the Avata, the Mini 3, about a mile away from here before I started losing it. But I've got a lot of there's power lines not too far from me. I don't fly near them, but got trees and stuff in the way. But well, here's
Yeah.
this is just a little something on the 3D.
Oh man, I
side.
thought that was something else for a second. Okay.
It's colorized. I
print.
colored it. Dennis wanted to print this before he got his 3D printer, and this model I actually shrunk it down to 50%, and it's just this is marble, and then I colorized this with and used a filament called what is it called? Bone white. So it looks like your skin kind of more than anything. And then the sleeves I colored, it's a brown filament. But this thing took a couple hours, as tiny as it is.
That's really cool that you can go in there and input, what color you want where and
Yep.
do it, man. I don't have any knowledge really with 3D printing other than watching shit online, but that's really cool.
Yeah.
This is
Man,
a
look at that.
this is three colors. It's black first layer, then white, and then red. If you can see the edge of it.
Oh yeah, really.
So it's just 3 layers. Somebody created this, and it came out great.
That's freaking awesome.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Holy shit.
It only took like an hour and a half, 2 hours to print. So there's a lot of this stuff out there.
That's fucking incredible.
Yeah, I love that. And then here's something just kind of cute I did. Y'all have seen the coolers?
Mm-hmm. A little igloo.
It's a little igloo cooler. It's got
Is it actually open?
right now it's kind of tight, but yeah,
Uh-huh.
what it is, and I have actually 2 of them. There's a long one and a short one. And they look just like the cooler.
They
But
do.
this
Wow.
one, the short one holds a 12-ounce can with some ice in it, and this one holds a 16-ounce can with some ice in it. So it just holds just one can.
And,
But it's
Can't
kind
put
of
no-
funny.
Can't put no long necks in there.
No, you can't put no
Can you
long-
imagine taking that as your lunchbox to work?
that's hilarious. Oh my god.
Let me pull
here's
my
some-
sandwich out.
So back to what I was telling y'all earlier about the tri-colored filaments. Here's an egg that I did, and it's tiny. Now I have it unscrewed a little bit so I can match up the colors, and I'll tell you more about that in a second. But if you see, there's a purple,
Mm-hmm.
then it's a green,
Yeah.
then it's a kind of a copper.
Bronze, yeah.
That goes right back into copper. And that's a 3-color filament. I don't know how it works like that, but I printed these like this on the build plate. So when I put it together,
You screwed all the way
it
together.
ends up being a little off.
Damn.
So, but it still works good. It's supposed to be like a dragon egg or something, but you can put anything in it. They make these for Easter and stuff like that. You can make Easter eggs.
Put your roach. You put your roach clips in there.
That's true. Now you were asking Joe about how much of a spool or a filament roll
Yeah.
is. I mean, it holds about 1,000 grams. This took 3/4 of a roll.
Oh wow.
I printed this just about a week or so ago. It's
Is
a
that
Mandalorian.
Actual size?
It is actual size. This is the Mandalorian helmet.
You got to bring that to the meetup and wear
And
it.
yeah,
Wear that while you fly.
And take your glasses off. Look at that, dude.
You got to
how long
wear
that-
that.
how long
You
did
got
that
to
take?
bring that and wear it at the
it's really loose. well, my head, because I've lost some weight, I guess too. But this thing is amazing. The quality of the
Yeah, it's
detail.
smooth. Wow.
This thing took 20 hours, and that's fast. That's fast.
I could hydro dip that for you.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, that would be awesome. That would be so awesome. But
Hey,
that
then you can Bill Renee to live stream with.
oh, I know it. This thing right here, I got to put some foam in it or something for my head. But and then also I want to get a some type of
Brad,
lens.
what you need to do is cut out the spot for the Integra goggles and wear that while you fly.
There you go.
Oh, that would be cool, right?
That would be kind of cool.
Oh, that would be awesome. That would be kind of crazy. I might think about that before the South Florida drone meetup. That might be pretty awesome. Yeah. So this right here, this was, it could have failed on me, but thankfully it didn't, and I printed it about as fast as I thought it would work.
I made some little covers for my.
Oh yeah.
My pencil holder.
Yep. There you go. Yep. Those things, don't drop it, Joe. It'll break.
Yeah.
That's made out of PLA, and PLA is very brittle. Very brittle.
Yeah.
From my
I'm gonna end this. I got to get over to the cemetery. I was just on this morning. I want to thank everybody for hopping in this morning, and
No worries.
probably go live again before Christmas.
Hey Brad, real quick, here's my Grinderino I dipped.
Oh yeah, that looks awesome. That hydro dip stuff, man, that is crazy.
Joe, I know. I wish I'd have thought about it before Matt built his, man. I tell you.
Yeah, I know, right? That'd been cool to dip it.
Yeah, but
This was another rainbow thing I was going to show y'all. It's just a Christmas tree, and it holds a tea light. You can take them, unscrew this, and put a little tea light in it. We have it sitting on the mantle for Christmas. But anyway, that's just another rainbow. That's one that changed. Looks like Johnny's. Oh, I thought you were shutting us down.
Hit the wrong button there.
Man, Johnny got to go. Johnny got to go.
I talked to y'all before the weekend. Of course, Sunday morning we will do drones and coffee. And Joe, I'll talk to you. Brad, of course, I'll talk to you. Rod,
Yep.
I'll see you on the streams.
Yeah.
Y'all have a great day. Have a great day. Get out there and fly today. And if you wait
Take
for
care, buddy.
All right, y'all take care. We'll see you.
Later, guys.
Talk to you later. Might talk to you later, Rod. See you.
All right. Mm-hmm.